guys, I'm here to do kind of an unexpected book haul. I told you guys at the start of the month that I was going to the Boston Teen Book Festival, and I wanted to show you guys all the books that I wound up getting signed. I wound up purchasing a few, and I also got some books for review and also did some ARC shopping, so I decided to show you guys that in this haul. So I'll do all the books and the giveaways that I won, and then I will move on to the books that I got from Boston Teen Book Festival. The first ARC that I picked up was Have Sword, Will Travel by Garth Nix and John Williams. This book does not come out until October 31st, but I heard about this on the Owl Crate channel when the middle grade lady did her book haul. It sounds really, really cute. I always really like Garth Nix. I wound up meeting him at Comic-Con last year, and this book just sounds super cute, so I decided I picked it up, and hopefully I'll get to review it for you guys soon. If you guys checked up my Bookish Goodies book haul or book package, the person sent we exchanged book packages, and this was the book that came in with this, The Secrets As We Keep by Tricia Labor, and it is about a set of twins. When one twin dies, she winds up taking her twin sister's place, and it kind of caused some drama and controversy, but I always love twin books, and I really love this concept, so hopefully I'll get to read it soon. Also this month, I wound up reviewing Kitty Hawk and the Curse of the Yutong Gold, and the publisher liked my review and asked me to review the next two in the series, so they wound up sending me The Hunt for Kitty Hawk and The Hunt for Hemingway's Ghost, and also Kitty Hawk and the Icelandic Intrigue. So those covers are really cool. These will probably be a later review, maybe in November or December, but I do hope to read them. They're really cute. And I really did like the first one. I will be sure to do my review shortly, so check that out. I also won a giveaway from Hyperbole.com, which is an entertainment news site that I really enjoy. If you guys have not looked up Hyperbole, I highly recommend it. They have some amazing book giveaways. They also have a bookish podcast called Book Hype, and also have a couple other podcasts, including Hyperbole and Rewatchable. But I won the Alexandra Bracken book giveaway, and it has this bag that is the title, The Dreadful Tales of Prospero Redding. It also came with Nell's Witch's Brew, which is basically hot chocolate. But I really love this container, so after I finish using this, I will definitely use this as a storage device because I love this stuff. And I also got all 5 pens that have broomsticks on them. And they're actual pens, so one of these will definitely be going into my bag for school because I work with kids now and they love my creative pens, so these will definitely be going into my thing. And then I also wound up picking up, which is the book that I was going to buy anyway. I did get an ARC of it, but this cover is stunning. The Dreadful Tale for Prospero Redding. I did already do a book review about this, but these end papers are so lovely. And I really just wanted to get this, and I wound up getting it. I was super excited, and this will definitely be going on my keep shelf, and hopefully when Alexandra Bracken does a tour in the next couple of years, I'll be able to get this book signed as well. So those are all the random books that I picked up. Now I'm going to talk about the Boston Teen Book Festival with my friend Justin and my friend Jen, and we overall had a really, really good time. It was a really, really fun festival. The one downside to the trip is that I left my wallet at home, so I probably would have bought a lot more books, but I was relying on Justin's niceness to loan me money, and he was very, very kind and did that. But I probably would have splurged a lot more. But the good news about not splurging is that I have more money for Comic-Con. So, lesser of two evils. But on the way there, my friend Jen wound up gifting me a couple of books because she wasn't a big fan of them, or she just had doubles. So she gave me Release by Patrick Ness. This book came out early in September. I know it is an LGBTQ story. And I've heard really good mixed things about it, but I know I really wanted to read it, and my friend Marissa really wants to read it. So hopefully I will try to read this soon, and then I will move on and give this to my friend Marissa. But hopefully I enjoy it, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts after I read it. And I finally found that bookmark I was looking for. That's very, very good to know. And she also wound up gifting me See How They Run, which is the second book in the Embassy Row series. I had literally just finished this series, and I really, really like the series. So when she said that she had an extra copy she wound up gifting to me, I was really, really grateful, and thank you. And yeah, so that was a fun thing. And also, in preparation for the Boston Teen Book Festival, I wound up participating in the Kickstarter campaign, which you pay I think it was like $20, and you got a book signed by one of your authors, and I wind up choosing the Cinda Chima series, Lancaster. And this is the sequel series to the other series. This is the Shattered Realms novel, and there's like another series before it. And she signed it to me, and then I also wound up meeting her and getting another book signed. But this was the book that I won from that. This cover is so pretty, and I really want to not only continue reading one of the series, but also start the series, because I've heard really good things about it. And then I also wound up buying Wicked Like Wildfire, which is by Lana Pavic, and this is a magic-themed novel, and I'm really excited to finally dig into this. It is finally getting cold here, and I love witch novels, and this is one of the books that I went there to get. A couple of weeks ago, I had met Leigh Bardugo for the Wonder Woman series, and my friend was going to get on her long line. The way that the convention works is that you went to, you got there really early in the morning, and then you went to, like, 2 panels. There was, like, 4 panels, so there was, like, 4 different panels you could have gone to, 4 different time slots. So we went to panels all afternoon. I went to one with Adam Silvera that was on it for They Both Die in the End. I went to another one which had Leigh Bardugo on it, and then I went to one with Cinda and Chima on it. I really love all the panels that I went to, and then they walk you all the way back to the cafeteria, and they put all the authors in this big, big room, and you stand online and wait for the author that you want, and you can go to as many authors as you want and wait on as many lines as you want from the time 3 to 5, Victoria Aveyard was there, and Leigh Bardugo was there, and I was not going to wait on that line because I didn't really need it, but I figured if my friend was there, she would get it signed for me. So she did, and then I wound up helping her out later in the day and helping her get all her books signed. So I was so excited to get Shy One Bone signed. I haven't actually read anything by Leigh Bardugo, but at this point I think I have 4 of her books, and I really, really hope to read it this fall and then finally move on to the Crooked Kingdom series, which I think I'm going to love because I loved heist novels. So I didn't get to meet her this time, but my friend did, which was so exciting. And then I also wound up meeting the author of Miles Morales, Jason Reynolds, who was so fun, and I really hope to read this book soon. I really love the movie Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland, but I really do think that Miles Morales would be a really interesting character for the MCU to explore, but maybe this book will tide me over until then. And I also actually got to meet Cinda Chima, and I got her to sign personally my book Wizard's Heir, which this is my favorite book in that series, and I desperately, desperately need to reread it. I just actually bought this because it was the only book I didn't have in the series, but I'm very excited that I wound up meeting her. She was lovely. And then I also wound up picking, I bought this a couple of, I bought this on my birthday, but The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell, who also wrote the Unhooked series. I also got a friend of mine about this exact book signed, but hers is an ARC, so don't watch this if you know who you are. But this is the book that I got, and I really, really love the concept of this book. I also listened to a panel that she was on for this, and it sounded really interesting. And then my lovely friend Justin wound up gifting me Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco, because I was going to buy this, but I left my wallet at home. And I have not read Prince Jack the Ripper yet, but I really do want to, so this will be like a little bit more of a kick to read it. And she was lovely on the panel that I saw her on as well. And then I also wound up meeting Brandon Reich, who wrote Nemesis. This is another book that I got from New York City Comic Con last year, and really didn't know anything about it, but I am so intrigued by it now, and I must read it. But definitely the highlight of the convention was meeting Ashley Poston, which is the author of Geek Arella. Words cannot say how much I love this book. I really, really cannot wait for Heart of Iron, but meeting her was adorable. If you have not picked up this book, I highly recommend that you check it out. Overall, the convention was so much fun. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I would definitely do my travel plans a little bit differently this year. And, of course, remember my freaking wallet. But, yeah, this is my last September book haul. I will definitely have a couple in October because this week I'm going to New York City Comic Con. And you guys know how insane that is. So check out, maybe by next week I'll be able to post a couple of them. But I just wanted to let you do this haul before I finally put all these books away. But I hope you guys are having a great day. And let me know in the comments what book I should read first. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!